Hello everybody, the first of 10 C++ programming challenges. Let's do this. Okay everybody, let's take a look at the policies that will be used in today's password validator program. The first policy that the password entered must contain at least 8 characters. So we expect to see a password with characters greater than or equals to 8. The second policy that the password must contain at least one uppercase letter. And the third or the last policy is that the password must contain at least one lowercase letter. If the password has considered all the three policies, the password will be granted as a strong password, and the otherwise will be granted as a weak password.
Okay.
Now, let's have a look at the functions which will be there to check if the three policies have been considered by the user. The first function is an isDigit function. IsDigit function is there to check if there is a numeral number inside the password, I mean the number from 0 to 9. The second function is an isUpper function. IsUpper function checks if there is any uppercase letter in the function, I mean in the password entered by the user. And the last one is an isLower function. IsLower function, just like an isUpper function, it just checks if there is any lowercase letter in the function. And just as I said before, if the password entered has all of the three functions return true value, then the password will be considered as a strong password, otherwise will be considered as a weak password. Okay, and this is the appearance of the code. I have string header file for using strings. I've created this expression here, and I have 5 steps. Each one describes each self clearly. I use simple English there. So those are the 5 steps I'll be using so that the code could be simpler and understandable. Okay, I'll declare a string here called the password. String password. Then ask the user to input the value of the declared string. Okay, then I'll have to assign the values to declare the boolean variables and assign their values to false. As I said, I'll be having 3 boolean variables. Each variable will stand for each individual policy. Will stand for the uppercase letter policy. Let me create another here. Bool lowercase set equals to false. This will stand for lowercase policy. Then bool digits. This will stand for false. This will stand for digit policy. Okay, now let's get to the 4th step. Okay, this is to assign the values of true in each declared boolean value. So I'll be using loop here. I'll take for loop. For initialization, I equals 0. Then I less than password dot length. Password dot length is a function, so length function. Semicolon. I increment. Yes. Now, I know you get a challenge here when I say password dot length. this password.length is a function. Let me try to explain it in another new. Okay, consider this short piece of code I've written here with a string p, and I assign the value baraza, and I'll ask the program to return the value of, p.length will return the value of amount of characters present in the word baraza. So if I count here, I'll get 6. So we expect this function will return the value of 6. Let me write here 6. Now if we run the program, the value on the screen will be printed as 6, indicating the number of characters in the program, in that specific string. If we build and run, we can see the value of 6 is there. Now let's return to the program. So the value of password.length will indicate the amount of characters, this amount of characters present in the inputted value of password. I hope that is clear now. Okay, so if, let's start with isDigit. If isDigit function, these are the functions that I've explained them earlier. We put the value of password because we need to check the value of digit inside the password. So password, yes, password. And let's use as an array, because we know the string is an array of characters. So in an array of a word password of index I, check if there is a digit. If there is a digit, then assign the value of digits to be true. So the value of true will be assigned here instead of false if there is a digit, and else if parentheses is upper, put them password, because we check the upper case letter in the password. So password I, open curly brackets. If it's true, then assign the value of uppercase equals true, yes. And for the last policy, you say else if is lower of a password. So password square bracket I, yes, curly brackets, lowercase, yes. If it's true, set lowercase equals to true, yes. Now if they are all set to true, we jump to the 5th step, which will be printing. So we say yes, printing. We say if yes, if the lowercase value is equal to true, and operator uppercase equals to 2, and digits yes equals true, and also that another policy where we called the characters. So if password.length means the length of the character is greater than or equals to 8, length is a function, yes, it's greater than equals 8, then I need to print cout the value. Let's go with strong password, yes, strong password. Put an endel. Yes, endel. And else, if it's not true for the above statement, just print weak password. No, weak. I forgot to put some double quotes, so weak password. Yes, password. Put my endel. Yes. Okay. Yes, now let's compile and run. Okay. Let me put the password here. Let's call it Baraza, and left to put those other. Yes, you can see it's weak password because it is only a capital and a lowercase. Now let's run and put all of the policies. Check. So say Baraza 1 2 3. It's strong password. So it's strong password because it is a lowercase, uppercase, and the numerical value. That's all about. But let me fix something here so that the user might know where he put the password. So let me put here cout. Right, password. Put a colon here. Yes. Now if I run, voila, we can see the word password here. So the user know where to put password. Say Baraza 1 2 3 4. We expect to be a strong. Yes, it's a strong password. And that's all about today's tutorial. The challenge number 1. By the way, if you want to level up in your programming skills, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Until next challenge.